Hello everybody and welcome to episode 59 of Dynasty Warriors 2. I am Rudy95 and we are beginning a new character's mission mode in this episode. We are beginning Lu Xun's mission mode in this episode of Wu. A little brief background of Lu Xun. He was a strategist for Wu. He was found by Zhou and he came into service and he was pretty much responsible for Wu's victory over Shu at the Battle of Yi Ling, as he was the originator of the fire attack. That is what he's most prominent for, I believe. I just had some chili and Red Cola, so I may be slightly hiccupy. Sorry about that. Well, you guys know the drill for the Yellow Turbans. Literally just blow past everybody and get to Zhang Zhao as quickly as possible, because there's not really much strategy needed for this stage. It's kind of just like have a free for all, you know. I mean, the first stage is kind of just until let you get to grips with the character and such. I just want to remind you, everybody, this is on hard difficulty, and Lu Xun has been grinded to full stats using the grinding process that I demonstrated in my video grinding guide, which you should check out if you want to see how I grind my characters. It's a nice little guide on how to do it. So Lu Xun's moveset is quite good. It's okay. I mean, there's not much to say about his first. There's not much to say about any character's first charge attack. It's pretty much the same, like whoever it is. But the most used one, I think, will probably be the second charge attack. Is probably the most useful of Lu Xun's. It's simply because it damages quite a lot of people. I mean, the third one, I mean, you will find that a lot of the time when playing as Lu Xun, you will get knocked to the ground quite a bit. And that's when they'll interrupt your charge attacks, and they can interrupt your third charge attack quite well, actually, I think. So it's quite a pain, to be honest. But the second charge attack, you can't get interrupted. I mean, the third charge attack, as you just saw, it's kind of like a crazy little backflip kind of deal. It doesn't really hit that many people, so it's not that great in terms of like reach. And it's just not that great. It's not something I would personally use. I use it quite a bit for I use it quite a bit maybe when I'm like completely surrounded, but usually I tend to use the second charge attack like I'm doing it, and as you can see, I just got knocked down by an enemy from the rear, and this is his Mushu. His Mushu is actually quite a good one. Thankfully his Mushu doesn't knock them back or knock them away until the very last one, so you don't need to knock them in the AR before you hit them with it like you do with some other ones that I could mention, Jiangwei. But it's quite alright. It does a lot it continuously hits them, so you can just hit them once and then just bang bang bang, keep on going until the end. So it's quite a good Mushu. I like it. As in terms of character, Lu Xun's not really one of my favourite characters, and that's why he's being used in this trio of unliked characters. I never really liked his character that very well. I didn't really like his two swords. I don't really like them. I was never really a big fan of his moveset, his persona, to be honest. Not even in future Dynasty Warriors games. No, for me, Lu Xun is just a no for me. But in games like Dynasty Tactics, he's quite good in Dynasty Tactics. He's quite an officer to get. And the good thing about Dynasty Tactics actually is that even if you play, say like you're playing as Wei, you can actually recruit officers from Wu, because it kind of works like the same it does in Romance, the Three Kingdoms v III, is that officers in Dynasty Tactics will just appear on the map as free officers, and if you have an officer under your command who is friends with that officer, or like the officers have friends lists, so it can either be that the officer that you want has your officer on their friends list, or the opposite. We kind of like Facebook in a way. Or it could be that all you need to do is send that officer to where they are on the map, and then boom, they've got that officer. And you can actually, if you've got an officer, like an officer in, even if you're playing as Wei and you've got officers that are friends with officers, you can collect all those officers. Like in my Dynasty Tactics playthrough right now, I'm doing Cao Cao's story, and I've actually got Lu Xun, Zhu Sheng, Zhu Ji, Zhu Ran, Zhu Huan, all those guys, and they're all prominent Wu guys, and I've got them. I've even got Zhao Yun. I've got Zhao Yun, who's the prominent Shu guy, so I've even got him in my forces. So that's another nice little thing about Dynasty Tactics. But back in terms of Dynasty Warriors, it's not one of my favourite characters. I'm just trying to get his character out the way. Like you guys know, I did Jiang Wei previously before this, and he was the same. I just kind of wanted to get his kind of mushu out of the way and dusted. As you guys know, because I let it slip in one of my previous videos, Zhu will be the Wei character that I do after Lu Xun. I've yet to start recording any of his. I actually still need to record the rest of Lu Xun's. Actually still need to record the rest of that actually, so I'll be needing to record that after I finish as far as I can get to. So yeah, that's pretty much, and I've also decided on the character that I'll be doing after Zhu, which is another character that I don't like. As you can see, I'm just trying to get rid of them as quickly as I can. Oh, I just turned on my PlayStation 2. Just turned it on by accident. If you haven't, if you haven't, I've just kind of ruined it. But this is actually a post commentary. Yeah, this is actually a post commentary. I actually recorded all this footage a little while ago, a couple of days ago, and I'm trying a post commentary to see if I prefer it or if it works better for Dynasty Warriors 2. I probably will not, but it also gets rid of the crackling, which does my head in. It really does bug me. The crackling really does get to me, and I can't not have it, because if I want to record game footage at the same time that I'm recording audio, and with the Dazzle, for some reason when I download the Dazzle to my computer, it has both a video drive and an audio drive, whereas my Easy Gamer only had a video drive, and it used the audio driver from my computer to get the audio. But I've just done it again. Jeez, I'm turning on my Xbox. It's because my PlayStation 2 sits right next to my what I've got right now. I've got a microphone and a stand right now, so I've piled my microphone onto a couple of games, so it's at my head height, so I don't need to lean down to talk into it. So what was I saying? Well, Martin, it was only like 2 minutes, like less than a minute ago that you were speaking, so you can probably remember what you were saying. Oh yeah, I was, yeah, that. So, and the editing software, if those of you don't know, that I use is ArcSoft Showbiz, which isn't the best editing software in all fairness. It's really edited. If I want to make cuts to the audio, like basically if I want to make cuts from the video, then what I can't cut both the game footage and the commentary at the same time in the editing software. What I need to do is I need to go to Audacity, and I need to cut out first of all I need to go to my game footage, I need to cut out the part I want cut out, then I need to make a note of exactly where I did the cut, like what time the cut starts at and what time the cut finishes at, because then I need to go into Audacity and make the same exact cut on Audacity at the same place. And if I've got multiple cuts, then it's irritating, because obviously if I make one cut on Audacity, then it changes the time. So the time I have written down, well, obviously it won't be the same time in Audacity anymore, so I need to then try and find it. But I've got a system that works out, but that's not the reason I'm talking about this. But so it's not the best, and when I'm trying to, I need to use the Dazzle. I can't get an audio signal if I use the Realtek audio driver, which I use with my Easy Gamer. I just can't get an audio driver for some reason, an audio signal with that. So I need to use the Dazzle driver audio, which for some reason only gives me one audio input option, and that audio input option is microphone. And this is why this is my where I'm getting this. This is my explanation for why there's crackling. I can't help it because it's my Dazzle only gives me one option for audio input, and for some stupid reason it's microphone. Doesn't give me the option for line in, doesn't give me the option for anything else. Mono, stereo, doesn't give me any of those options. It just gives me microphone, which is really, really irritating. So I'm trying out this post commentary because if I record the game footage and the audio separate, then I think it should get rid of the crackling, which is what I'm hoping. And I am kicking ass right now. Only been 10 minutes. That must be a record. 10 minutes to get to Zhangjiao. It really makes me amazed at how much time I wasted in the early days of this. Pardon me. Early days of this Let's Play. This Let's Play has been going on for 6 months now. That's half a year. I cannot believe it's been going on for half a year. I mean, seriously. I've been going really slowly for this Let's Play. I'm really wanting to finish it. I'm really wanting to put a lot of effort in and get it finished, because I really want to go back to my Kingdom Hearts Let's Play. I really want to go back to that and get back to that. I'm not going to rush this Let's Play or anything. I do like this. I really love recording this Let's Play and doing every character. But I really cannot wait until I get to Kingdom Hearts, because as much as I love Dynasty Warriors 2, it's so damn repetitive, it's unbelievable, like seriously. I mean, really, the story is pretty much the same. I'm dying to get back to the game with an actual story. And we've defeated Zhangjiao, big surprise there. That was difficult, no, it really wasn't, but and I'm trying out a new kind of format for uploading. It's not really much of a format as such, but I've discovered that I can make changes to the file that I produce in ArcSoft Showbiz. So beforehand, I was doing I create an MP4 file from the project, and then I realised that I could change the video resolution, and I could change the kilobytes, the kilobytes per second or whatever it was, and the frame rate bit or something, whatever. I don't know the technical name for it, but I can change that. So, I mean, up until episode 58, the kilobytes per second was about 780 something. So, and as you can see, I had a real problem with my previous episodes up until episode 58, because they were all kind of blurry. And if you notice, if you looked, you would notice that when my character moves or fights, it just kind of blurs and it doesn't really look all that great. And it really bugged me, because it really irritated me, and it really made me feel like a lot more negativity about my about the Let's Play, because it had that blurriness and such. But I've discovered that if I up the screen resolution and these kilobytes per second, I've upped it to 2000 something. And episode 58 was a trial video, and it seems to have worked really well. I mean, you could really use your guys' opinions on if it looks better, because it does. I mean, before episode 58, it took me about 40 minutes to upload a 40-minute video. I mean, with this new kind of way of uploading, it takes me 2 hours. 2 hours to upload. So I need to know from you guys if it is worth the extra 2 hours. If it really does, if it makes a difference, basically. Because if it does make a difference, and it does look so much better, which I think it does. I think it does look tremendously better. I go to my episode 58. No, I go to my episode 57, look at that, and then I go to 58 and I go, wow, that is a big, massive difference. So I really do need your guys' opinions and comments whether or not there is a difference. You can use episode 58 and 59 as a basis, and you can compare it against all the episodes before it. I mean, I used to upload in HD, well, not HD because I can't record in HD, and you can't even record HD in standard, like these kind of games, like PlayStation 2 games, but I used to try and like render the footage up to HD, and that kind of did the same thing as what I'm doing now. except it forced me to have those little black bars at the side of the video, which bugged me so much. I cannot even begin to tell you guys how much those little black bars at the side of my videos bugged me to death. I really hated it. I actually would rather stretch my video out than have them, and I know a lot of people don't like the stretched out videos, but I would much rather have a video that fits the width of the player than have two little black bars, because to me it just distracts me so much. I just can't stop looking at them, and I don't know if it's the same with all you guys, but I just can't cope. OCD about that kind of thing. But this way, if I alter the visual resolution and the kilobits per second, then I can still stretch it out, because I couldn't stretch it out when I uploaded in unrendered HD footage. So this way, I'm thinking that this is what I'm going to be doing from now on, with every video, not just Dynasty Warriors 2, is uploading this way. Sure, it'll take me more time, but I'm thinking that it'll be worth it in terms of video quality. I mean, if I added on like 7 hours to my waiting list time to upload, then I wouldn't bother, because I would feel that the change isn't that much to warrant waiting 7 hours. But since it's only 2 hours, 2 hours is fine. I mean, I can wait 2 hours and not be bothered. So 2 hours is fine. So please let me know what you think in the comments. I really do value everybody's opinions and such. And your opinions do influence this Let's Play and influence my decisions. So phew, now that I'm done I turned my PlayStation 2 on again. Romance of the Three Kingdoms, I know I really am getting back into it, and I really do like playing as Chengpu, but I just don't. I'm recording right now, okay? I've got other commitments. You're just gonna have to just wait, okay? You need to get in line. So recording post commentary is not as bad as I thought, actually. I mean, it's still not the same as having live commentary, and I think I do prefer live commentary. I really do. I think, to be honest, I think I might do post commentary until I get a replacement easy gamer capture device, in order to get rid of the crackling, because the crackling really does piss me off so much. I need your guys' opinions. Would you not mind the crackling, and would you rather see live commentary? Or do you really hate the crackling like I do, and would much rather do like this kind of style post commentary with no crackling? Because I think I can produce decent commentary, well, not brilliant commentary, but decent commentary post commentary. I mean, me and Danielle, we did a post commentary at Spyro, and we didn't like it that much, but I think we did okay, considering. I'm actually going to invest in a better microphone. I'm actually going to swap from using my headset microphone, the one that attached to my headset, to an actual microphone on a stand. I'm going to swap from that to that, and I'm going to get a pop filter, because believe me guys, I know how annoying it is when I use P sounds or B sounds in these videos. I watch them back to myself, and it really is annoying. So as soon as I get money again in September, when I get paid from SAS, or October, whenever I get paid, one of the first things I'll be buying is a pop filter. So praise the heavens, it will be here. Promise, I will get a pop filter and a better microphone. I was thinking of getting a snowball microphone, actually. Zhang Liao, I remember when you used to give me such a headache. I don't understand it, right? Playing on normal, I struggled so much, even with Hulao Gate and sometimes, and I struggled so much to beat Lu Bu. And now that I'm on hard, it's like, Lu Bu, yeah, a minute, take a minute. I mean, seriously, I don't get it. I mean, I know it's obviously because I've maxed the character out and such, but it's still a bit disconcerting. But no need to fear, because the future Dynasty Warriors games definitely make up for it in terms of difficulty. I mean, Dynasty Warriors 3 hard mode is just leaps and bounds more difficult than Dynasty Warriors 2 hard mode. I would actually go as far as saying that Dynasty Warriors 3 hard mode In fact, the Dynasty Warriors 2 hard mode is like Dynasty Warriors 3 normal mode. And even then, if you play Extreme Legends, you can even get very hard level, which is even harder than hard. So, jeez, I mean, let's playing that'll be fun, but I'm not gonna let's play that for a long time. Not for a long time. So, I mean, with Lu Xun, I mean, he's not the best fighter, to be honest. I don't really like playing as him that much. I mean, if you get him, he's good one-on-one against an enemy officer, but in a crowd, he's not the best, to be honest. I would not recommend playing as him, but obviously everybody has their own favourite characters and not so favourite characters. I mean, I guess it's just down to, pardon me, I guess it's just down to individual skill, really. I mean, some people can play brilliantly as Lu Xun, but as me, I can just play adequately, not greatly. It's Lu Bu! Oh no, what will we do? Don't get killed trying to beat him. I'm not gonna get killed trying to beat him, you one child. Yeah, I always say before you fight Lu Bu, especially on hard, guys, there's a save right here at the front of Hulao Gate. In Hulao Gate there's actually 3 saves, I think, that I remember off the top of my head. There's one right here at Hulao Gate. There's one on top of Fan Shui Gate, and there's a third at the end of the path where Cao Cao's forces go, and it's right there at the end at the final gate that you pass. It's to the right. If you're going out the gate from Cao Cao's side towards Lu Bu, make a right, kind of like where the gate is. You'll know what I'm talking about if you play the game. You'll know what I'm talking about. But knowing where the saves are in Dynasty Warriors is crucial to playing, especially on hard difficulty. Especially on hard difficulty. It feels weird to be watching myself playing but not actually playing. Man, I really need to stop getting cornered so much. I've realised that that's one of my biggest problems in Dynasty Warriors, is that I just like rush in and stun everyone with a second charge attack, and then I end up getting into a crowd. I mean, you guys just wait until Chibi. Wait, I think in Chibi I actually started to run out of time for recording because I had something to do. So I was like, I don't want to. I want to finish it in this episode, but oh yeah, this is Lu Bu. Me against Lu Bu. I mean, he stops me here, breaks my defense, but I do get him. 1, 2, 3, done. That was like less than a minute to kill Lu Bu as Lu Xun. I was actually surprised when I killed him in like a minute. But when it comes to Chibi, because I do finish Chibi in this episode, which is why it's about 47 minutes long, and it's why it's over the 40 minutes. I do kill Cao Cao and defeat Chibi. But when I got to there, I was like, oh jeez, I've not got enough time to do. I need to finish off now. I really want to finish. So I kind of rushed right to Cao Cao, and I just ran past everyone. And I triggered the fire attack, but oh jeez, I had a bit of trouble. It was a bit stupid of me, to be honest, to just run right past them. Damn, I'm actually really in the mood to play some Moments of the Three Kingdoms now that I've opened up my PlayStation 3 like 3 times. Oh, Romance of the Three Kingdoms is such a good game. I think I've decided that I will be doing a Let's Play on it some point in the future. I don't know how it's going to work in terms of a format, but I do want to do one. Let me guys, you know what, you should also let me know. This is just like a let me know episode. Let me know what you think of this, let me know what you think of that, let me know what you think of this. But let me know what games you want to see me play, because that's something I've not asked you guys yet. What games do you want to see me play? If I have it, then I'll definitely play it. If I don't, then I'll see about getting it and playing it. Another thing that I've been thinking of getting into is Twitch streams. Let me know. Oh, that is like my catchphrase for this episode. Let me know. Let me know if you would be interested in watching or coming by to Twitch streams, because I'm thinking about starting them up if I can figure out how. Because I'm kind of, oh, and there's Dong Zhuo, he's dead. He didn't pick a fight. I'm kind of dumb when it comes to stuff like this, like technical stuff. It takes me a while before I can adapt to using them. Like, you should go back to my first videos. And my first videos up until like Dynasty Warriors 2, when I started that. In fact, no, it was Kingdom Hearts. Up until Kingdom Hearts, I had no idea that I could lower the game audio. And that's how bad I am with technology sometimes. I didn't even know that I could lower the game audio to make it quieter. And that's why my Star Wars Battlefront 1 and 2 Let's Plays are so loud compared to more recent ones.
Wu will fall before my might. If I might make a suggestion.
Yeah, the games that I've got piled up to set my microphone on are Dead Space 3, Kingdoms of Amalur, Reckoning, Assassin's Creed 3, Assassin's Creed 4, Command & Conquer Red Alert, and Resident Evil 6. They are my improvised microphone base pile thing. And something that I actually find really interesting is when you play GB and as Lu Xun, you end up here, which is actually really interesting, because if you play as the Wayside, that is where Lu Xun comes as reinforcements. But if you play as the Wu side, Lu Xun isn't there, and he doesn't turn up for reinforcements. He only turns up for reinforcements if you're playing the Wayside, which I found really, really weird, that he doesn't turn up in the Wu side for reinforcements when you could probably really use him, but he turns up for the Wayside when you probably really don't want him to. But I found it really, really surprising that I actually started it up there, and I was actually quite happy because it meant I could get Sao Ren's force in a pincer attack. If you're playing as the Wu forces, the first thing that you want to do is come over here and get Sao Hong, Sao Ren and Li Dian, or just Sao Ren, whatever strikes your fancy. I'm getting Sao Hong because he's right in front of me. But you want to clear this area out. Maybe not too quickly though, because as I realised when recording this video, if you do it too quickly and clear out Sao Ren and such and defeat the forces, Hung Gai will actually leave this area and go and attack Zhang Liao, which is not what you want, because then he could potentially die. So maybe come over, fight some troops, and wait until Hung Gai himself comes up here to fight, and then clear them out. I mean, you'll see in this video sometime later on, I clear out this and then I go do my own thing, and then later on I see a message like Hung Gai's force is in trouble, and I'm like, what? And then I go into my menu to see where he is, and I'm like, what? What? Why are you there? I spent all that time making that area safe just for you, and you decide to go somewhere else it's not even safe and take on Zhang Liao of all people? Really? 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 Oh, but yeah. And if you leave the... I think it's a good idea. I didn't do it in this episode, this video, for some stupid reason, but I think it's a good idea to clear the 3 checkpoints that's at the north of the map for Cao Cao, because when the fire attack, I found this out the hard way, if you haven't cleared those checkpoints out and the fire attack happens and you're sitting fighting Cao Cao in where he is right now, then all the troops that Cao Cao lost in the fire attack will pour out of the checkpoints and they'll come running right to you. And there's a lot of them. I mean, if you've seen how many enemy troopers get defeated by the fire attack, then you'll know how many I'm talking about. All of them come back and just charge right at you, and you get caught in a swarm and things get bad. They really do. And you'll get to see it because it happens to me in this episode. Yeah, this episode was a kind of longer one at least. It was longer. Only by 7 minutes though. I mean, I think the furthest I would take an episode is 50 minutes. I don't think I would go to an hour. I really don't. An hour is just too long. I really need a drink, but I really do need a drink, but I wonder, since this is a post commentary, I get the marvels of, I don't know if I want to do that though. Nah, I'll wait it out. I was thinking I could pause the audio recording, pause the video game footage, go down, get a drink, come back up and just restart it, but I don't want to risk it. There's too much room for something to go terribly wrong there, like, knowing my luck it would. I really so wish the AI was so much better in this game. I mean, even in easy mode, even in easy, your allies just get destroyed. Sorry, mate, yawn. Sorry about that. Sorry if I made you yawn too, because that happens to me all the time when people yawn in YouTube videos. This is actually a nice setup I've got, actually, having the microphone up at head height, and this is actually a nice wee setup. So my game footage is still really quiet. I don't know, I think it's quiet because I think the Dazzle audio driver is just set that way. I think because I never had this problem when I was recording using my Easy Gamer, when I could use the Realtek audio driver. I never had this problem. I mean, the audio is like twice as louder on Realtek than it is in the Dazzle audio driver. I have no idea. Hang on, where's my phone? Right here. It's currently 4:10 in Scotland, and it's kinda dull, as always. Oh, the bodyguards are just awesome. I cannot wait. When I do my Dynasty Warriors 3 Let's Play, I'll be actually doing it on Dynasty Warriors Extreme Legends, because on Dynasty Warriors 3 Extreme Legends you can do both Extreme Legends Mushu in free mode and original, so it's basically 2 games in one. So I'll be doing Dynasty Warriors 3 on Dynasty Warriors Extreme Legends, so I can get the 5th weapons and personal, like, customized bodyguards where you can actually, like, name them and stuff. And of course, I'll be naming my bodyguards after my, like, favourite YouTubers and stuff like that. Of course. Who else would I name it after? And when I do XCOM Enemy Unknown, I'll be naming my troopers after... Well, I'll be doing it too. I'll be doing it both like favourite YouTubers and also fan suggestions if there's any. Whatever name you guys suggest, I'll just shove on them. Even if it's something ridiculous like Mr. Top Hat or Prince Bubblegum or whatever, I don't know. Prince Bubblegum, imagine that! Prince Bubblegum's down! Bubblegum, get over here! Well, that reminded me of the Powerpuff Girls, so... Yes, I used to watch Powerpuff Girls when I was a kid. I know. I'm not even ashamed. I think at this point I was aiming to go down and get Zhang Liao and get him. But I think about halfway through I changed my mind and just went for Cao Cao. And there you go, Hungai's force is in trouble. And then I was like, what? Hungai's force is in trouble? Hang on, let me just kill these guys. Or get knocked over. In fact, I don't even know if I seen that message the first time around, actually. I think I was too busy fighting, because sometimes I don't even bother paying attention to the messages. Sometimes I just zone out when I'm playing Dynasty Warriors 2, like a robot. Wei is basically kicking her ass right now. Like, seriously, kicking her ass. Just as I expected. There's the wind. Yeah, it's begun to blow. Yeah, spelled incorrectly. Yeah, as you can notice, Hungai is nowhere near where he's supposed to be, because I killed Sauron and stuff so quickly. And there you go, Hungai's force is in trouble. Xun Yu actually gives me such a hassle right here. Like, really. I think I got kind of panicky because Jia Haodun, Jia Haoyuan were starting to get to Sun Quan, and I didn't want to risk Sun Quan dying, but I really didn't want to go back down and save him because I was running out of time for the video. So I think I started to get panicky, and I think my playing skill, if I can call it that, it kind of went down a bit. I mean, Junyu basically kicks my ass up and down these boats. And there's Zhang Liao. Like I needed anyone else to fight. I've got Zhang Liao as well. It's actually worse. His Mushu is actually worse if you catch them in the air like that. It's actually worse. Does less damage. So I would recommend not hitting them in the air for Lu Xun's Mushu anyway. Finally took him down, and I think at this point I was like, right, okay, now I've just got to go and I've got to help Hungai. I think that's what I was saying at this point to myself. I was just like, Hungai, the idiot, needs my help again. Oh. There's your Jim, who again kicks my ass. Hungai's force is in trouble. Yes, I know Hungai. I cannot believe that Hungai was not a playable character until Dynasty Warriors 3. I really can't. Oh, and just as a tip, I will be doing Dynasty Warriors 3 Extreme Legends on very hard difficulty, which will be fun. Imagine this Let's Play times by 10 in terms of difficultiness. I don't even know if I'll be able to. I really don't know. I hope I will be able to. But, jeez, I don't know. I mean, it's really tough. I mean, even just playing on normal is actually quite tough. Hell, even easy can be tough in Dynasty Warriors 3. Eugene has fallen to my blade. What I don't get, it's like people like Zhuge Liang and like Juju who don't even wield blades and still say that he's fallen to their blade. I mean, shouldn't that be like, shouldn't Zhuge Liang be like, he has fallen to my white feather fan? You know, like something stupid like that. I don't even get it. How can a fan hurt? Like, it's literally just feathers. How can it kill people? But then again, Dynasty Warriors logic is not exactly brilliant. I mean, in future games you kill people with a harp by playing notes. I mean, that is just the definition of so bad it like kills you. Oh, there's a new Resident Evil Xbox One that's been revealed. Oh yes. Oh, that's awesome if that's real. I just read on Facebook that they're planning on remastering the original Resident Evil for Xbox 360 and Xbox One. Guess what I'll be playing then? I will so be playing that. Probably even Let's Playing it. I think Cheng Yu was another one that completely destroyed me actually. I just lost the plot at this point, to be honest. I really did just lose it. Hang on, I'm going to try something. I'm going to lean back and I'm going to take the microphone in my hand because my back's getting a little bit sore. Sit forward. So I'm just going to lean back. Ah, there we go. Lean back, got my feet up. on my computer. I'm so iPodding this Dynasty Warriors 2 OST. I'm so gonna iPod it at one point. Shiny is still alive. You really did give me such hassle when I recorded this. I'm actually considering recording the rest of Lu Xun story modes today, actually. I might not, I don't know. I'm back into my Assassin's Creed, collecting all the flags and the such, so I'm really into that right now. But I'm also really into Romance and Three Kingdoms. I've got back into that because that game's awesome. If you don't know what that game is, then check it out. I would recommend it. Finally, Hungai, you finally get up there and get that fire attack sorted. About damn time. And now, if you keep an eye on the checkpoints in the north, you'll soon see a massive swarm of enemy troops coming from them. Yeah, it's starting already in the corner. See a massive swarm of enemy troops. That's all the troops that were defeated in the fire attack getting replaced by the game. Because I never closed off those checkpoints, so always close off those checkpoints, always. Cao Cao's running away like a wimp. Oh, you sneaky little bugger. I actually thought I had him here, to be honest. I thought I was going to get him. Like, I saw he was at half health and I was like, I got this. He's gonna die. But no, it was not to be. Yeah, this is what I was talking about earlier on when I said that Lu Xun just gets caught. I just get caught in a swarm. And Cao Cao actually leaves me at this point. I think Cao Cao was actually just like, you know what, you're not worth my time anymore, and he just leaves. Yep, there he goes. He's leaving. He's leaving. You would think that it would kill a lot more of them than that, you know? But the annoying thing about hard mode is that even troopers can block your Mushu and have their defense not broken, which is infuriating. Unless you've got a ×2 to attack. Oh, I love getting ×2 to attacks in this game now. Because whenever you get a ×2 to attack, you're just like, bring it on. Sorry Dad, I cannot answer your phone call. I am recording. I will have to phone you back. And there he is. Juju actually came over to try and save Cao Cao. And I was just like, bitch, get out my way. I was only after Cao Cao and that was it. I did not care about anyone else. He got in a ×2 and I was like, crap, I'm dead. Especially at this point when he blocked and then did the Mushu. I was just like, no! I'm so dead! I mean, look at it, I've got Cao Cao, I've got Juju, I've got Zhang He. All of whom, well, apart from Zhang He, because he didn't become playable until Dynasty Warriors 3. So... I literally did not think I would get this. I thought I was literally going to be doing this until like 55 minutes or whatever. No, is this it? Yes, I got... No idea how I managed to get him though when I was completely surrounded and behind enemy lines, but I got him. I didn't even make it onto the leaderboard. Look at that. Didn't even make it onto the leaderboard. That's the Battle of Hebei.
Preparations have been completed. We are ready to march. We must put an end to Cao Cao once and for all. You have your orders, Ganni. Just wait.
People are just continuously trying to phone me right now. It is annoying. Right, so I'll just end this episode here. Thank you for joining, and please leave an answer to everything that I asked. I will see you guys in episode 50, where we do the Battle of Hebei and try to finish off Lu Xun story mode. I will see you guys then. Until then, have a good one. I am Rudy95 and I will see you guys later.